Good morning, guys. All right. Moon is waning. Moon is in Cancer. Heightened emotions. All right. Only wanting to be around those you are the most comfortable with. Definitely an area for comfort. All right. Not a good time for business success. All right. That was more so Gemini's energy. Just giving me overall emotional touchiness, like all in your feelings type of stuff. All right. Easy. Right now is the time of completion. Nothing to start anything brand new. All right. Let's see what the Astro Oracle has for us today. What time is it? What is this reading at right now? I'm at the hour of Jupiter. All right. There goes the weird noises again. Okay, whatever. All right, let's see. Astro Dice. The Sun, Scorpio, 7th house. So Taurus's energy. This could be a very passionate time when it comes to relationships right now. All right. Definitely a good time for transformation if you have to stay in the energy of seclusion. All right, and really isolate yourself so that you can focus on spirituality. It's a good thing. All right, again, Moon in Cancer. I'm getting Scorpio's energy here, both water signs. All right, 11th house came out. It's for Aquarius's energy. Oh, that hurts. All right, so what did I say this was? Taurus. So Taurus, this would be like Pisces energy for you coming out. All right, community. With the 11th house. Let me go up. Yeah, so your 11th house is Pisces. So again, we got Saturn that is right now direct in Pisces. Neptune is retrograde still until December 6th. It will go direct. All right. So discipline when it comes to the community of people that you surround yourself with. All right. That's the energy in your 11th house right now. All right. Let's see what's significant coming out over here. Again, it's giving me the energy for you, Taurus, and your opposing energy, Scorpio. So transformation in your house of partnerships and contracts. All right. And then the energy of the sun there. The sun is in Sag, so that means it is in your 8th house. All right, which is ruled by Scorpio. Debilitated energy is here. It's the energy of discomfort. What was on the bottom of the deck? Ascendant. Obviously, you shouldn't be in the energy of discomfort in your own house of self, right? Absolutely not. This is your entrance. This is where you are meant to shine. All right, show the people what you are all about. All right, how you face the world. And there's the 7th house. All right, so it's giving me ascendant, descendant energy here. All right, but 11th house, you could have difficulties today coming together with groups of people is what it is, the 11th house. And I believe that's what the moon is all about. It's saying it's a time for you to stay secluded because of the moon being in Cancer. All right, and Cancer is going to be your 3rd house, all right, of communication. Interesting. The moon is now in Cancer. Next month's full moon is in Cancer, and it's going to be in your 3rd house. Okay, so just be careful with that energy. You are a fixed sign. All right, so technically in Taurus you have right now Jupiter retrograde, Uranus retrograde, which are going to be going both direct on December 30th and January 27th. So you should start seeing a little bit more changes when it comes to the house of self, which is your ascendant energy. All right, you may not be an ascendant, Taurus. You may be a sun sign Taurus, but your ascendant can be very significant. Or if you're an ascendant Taurus, then that could be significant as well. My daughter's a Taurus, and I always tell her, like, she's been having a rough time lately. She's experiencing a lot of changes. And I keep telling her, like, next year is going to be better. Just continue to push through, right? So, anyway, 11th house, community of people may be very discomforting for you right now. Okay? That's what I was getting. 11th house, community, discomfort. Right? You don't want to be around people. You don't want to be bothered. All right? Or it's a matter of how you push through. Okie doke. Let's do the Moonology deck. Sun sign in Sag. There's a lot going on in your 8th house. That's for sure. Alright, so you've got Sirius in Sag, which is the asteroid of parenting, nurturing, and agriculture. Alright, this is the house of sex and deep emotional feelings and facing your fears and transformation. So it has a lot to do with transformation. It's getting overall, like, within self. I don't know why, right? Taurus is the opposing sign to Scorpio's energy. This is Scorpio's house. All right, so maybe your sexuality could be transforming. I don't know, right? I have no clue. Whatever. All right, full moon in Libra is just as a win-win outcome. Win-win outcome is forecast, and then you have the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. All right, so it's giving me Venus and the moon's energy here with these two cards. Down at the bottom of the deck, moon void of course, which we just went through just recently, coming out of Gemini's energy and into Cancer's. All right, so there could have been some sort of discomfort with that energy. All right, pertaining to your 4th house and your 7th house is kind of what I'm getting, with Cancer being here ruling over the 4th house and Libra over the 7th house. Again, for you specifically, Scorpio sits in your 7th house. All right, which is Libra's house. All right, who sits in your 4th house? I think it's Leo's energy. All right, so technically the sun, yes, the energy of the sun. When I look at the astrological chart, I try to take all aspects into consideration, meaning if I'm looking at Cancer's energy, I'm looking at the 4th house. I'm looking at where the placement of the moon is. I'm looking at, the nodes, because they also have a lot to do with the moon cycle. All right. If I'm looking at the sun, I'm looking at the placement of where the sun is in your chart, what the house rules. All right, as well as where it astrologically sits for you and whoever I'm reading for. Technically, it's for you, Taurus. All right, so just so that you guys understand how I read. All right, so I'm seeing here the 11th house being significant, which is Pisces energy for you. I'm seeing your ascendant being very significant, which is your 1st house. All right, that's you, Taurus. Your 7th house, which came out on the Astro Dice, which is Scorpio's energy, or this could definitely mean the energy of Libra. 7th house energy, which also came out here on the moon card. All right, so this is giving me where the moon placement is right now, which is in Cancer. All right, so what I see here is possibly wanting to be around family, those that you love. Again, Libra's energy is ruled by Venus. All right, those that you have close relationships with. All right, and or focusing on self if you don't have anyone to be around. Okay, cool. Is there any specific messages that need to come out for you? Let me use the mermaid's messages. Why is 11th house here? Pisces energy. And that's where Saturn is right now. Saturn is the planet of discipline, structure, and authority. All right, so maybe you could be feeling this heavy now that Saturn is direct in your 11th house. All right. Aquarius's energy. There's nothing really going on in Aquarius right now. All right, we'll have Pluto moving into Aquarius on January 20th. The moon is nowhere near Aquarius. All right. But in your 11th house, that's where Neptune is. All right, so very significant too. Could be the moon's energy as well. It has a lot to do with the subconscious, all right, your imagination. Again, I'm getting the energy of debilitated here, so it's the energy of discomfort. And I feel it's because Saturn's there. All right. Saturn is very like, makes you focus on your responsibilities. All right. When it comes to those that you associate with. Abundance. I feel that, you know, even with Saturn being there, it's still bringing in some sort of abundance for you. It's allowing you to really dive deep. Pisces energy. All right. Deep into the energy of the subconscious, especially because the moon is in Cancer in its original sign. All right. That's dope. I like that a lot. All right. When I see dive deep, the first thing I think of is Scorpio's energy, because it has a lot to do with your deep emotional feelings, the energy of transformation. All right. And where you face your fears. And because the sun is in your 8th house of Scorpio's energy, where you dive deep. All right. It's also where Mars and Sag is. All right. The sun is there. We have Sirius there. And we also have Mercury there as well. All right. So you're gaining information. All right. Something's being enlightened to you. You're starting to take action. All right. Within this transformation, we will be experiencing a new moon in Sag coming up. All right, on December 12th. So maybe right now is like a lot of discomfort, but it's getting ready for you to experience, you know, what's meant for you here in this house of transformation. All right, we'll have Mercury coming out and moving into Capricorn on December 1st, which is going to be moving into your 9th house of spirituality. All right, which is, it's going to meet Pluto there. All right, Pluto is the planet of transformation. So it has a lot to do with you transforming right now. You could be going through a growth spurt. All right. I see my daughter going through that a lot. I keep thinking of Taurus's energy and how I can reflect the energy of what I see my daughter going through. So she's a teenager now. She's experiencing a lot of changes in her life as well. All right. When it comes to her maturing. All right. Which is definitely Saturn's energy. So yeah, let's move on. Why is discomfort here? Why is discomfort here? Something's meant to come through for you, though, in the 11th house. If you push forward with all this energy, with Saturn being in your 11th, there's abundance there. All right, that's what Spirit's saying. There's abundance there. All right, come on now, give me a good one. Discomfort. Why is discomfort here? Yeah, because you have to move forward from something that's making you feel in the energy of discomfort. All right, you're meant to re-energize right now. Okay, interesting, because that's the energy. It's almost like you want to stay home, you want to relax, you want to chill out, you want to be in your comfort zone. But in order for you to push forward, you have to move forward. You have to re-energize your body, right? Re-energize your overall what am I getting? Just your energy. Let's just keep it there. Okay. Why is your ascendant important? This is how you want to face the world. Maybe Spirit is saying a win-win outcast is... Why do I say an outcast? A win-win outcome is forecast. All right. Maybe there is going to be some sort of outcast. I don't know. Maybe you feel like the outcast. I don't know. All right. 11th house abundance is there. Whatever's discomforting you, move forward here. You're meant to re-energize. All right. Now the ascendant, again, it's where you want to face the world, right? How you face the world. And there's a win-win outcome that's forecasted here when it comes to your relationships. All right. It says you and your loved ones are safe with this moon and Cancer energy. So, ascendant. All right. Something about your feelings, right? The moon's energy. You have to be aware of your feelings. Okay. Or in order for you to move forward from some sort of discomfort and face the world how you're meant to face the world, you're meant to really tap into your own feelings. All right. Again, there's abundance sitting in your 11th house here. Something saying, oh, look at that. Magic was in reverse. I flipped it back over. But if I'm looking at it in the way that it came out, it says you have to be aware. You can't just do this by magic. It was flipped in reverse. You have to really tune into your feelings right here. All right. How do you want to face the world? Can't by magic. You have to be aware of what you're meant to put in. All right. So 7th house, relationships. Why is this here? Scorpio's energy for you specifically, Taurus. Why is 7th house here? Breaking free. Ooh. Look how she was being held hostage. I like this card. It looks like very exotic. It's almost like they want to hold on tight to you, right? But you're like, you want to be released. Interesting. Okay. And then you're waiting to break free from a relationship. I got moving forward here, breaking free, you really tapping into your feelings here. You're in the energy of discomfort. This is how you want to face the world. It's kind of like you probably want to get out there, but you're stuck to something in a relationship or a contract or something. There's a win-win outcome forecasted there, though. All right. Weird. Something where your abundance lies in your 11th house. All right. This is like the house of companions, of groups of people. Mercury day, guys. Just work with it. All right. Groups of people. This is like you needing to collaborate with others, right? Why is Libra's energy here? What is this win-win outcome forecast about? Okay, so I'm hearing, or I'm looking at this, and I'm getting ascendant, descendant energy, right? If you're trying to balance the scales in between where these placements lie in your chart, all right, your 1st house and your 7th house, it's saying the sun is there, all right? There is some sort of enlightenment there, something that's meant to bring you some happiness, joy, contentment, peace, all right? You being open to forgiveness, whatever this is, and it says you and your loved ones are safe. Are you concerned about your family? All right, breaking apart or moving forward, or, you know, you breaking free of some sort of attachment. I don't know. What is this? It says be spontaneous. I feel that's your energy. It's like you want to break free. You want to be spontaneous. All right. Oh, there's blessings. That's why you feel that there's blessings around you. All right. Yeah, it almost seems like it's a mystery to you, though. Look at that. There's like this mysterious blessing in the energy, right? You know that your loved ones are safe. You know that it's okay to break free and move forward from some sort of discomfort, because your abundance here is when you collaborate with those that you're meant to collaborate with. 11th house energy. And that's where it feels like you're disciplining yourself. You're really stepping into your authority and who you want to be around, all right? And I see you with ascendant definitely taking note of your feelings overall. All right. Entrance and feelings is what I got. All right. Notice the 3 and 5 on the astral card. It's giving me the 8th house. Your transformation. Your deep emotional feelings. Crazy. All right. Mystery. Thank you, Spirit. Mystery. 8th house is all about a mystery, right? Scorpio's energy, very secretive. All right. Heavy energy and Sag right there for you. You want to keep things a secret. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe with the new moon in Cancer. This is just giving me where the Cancer placement, the moon's Cancer placement is for today. All right. There it is. Mystery with hope. I just want to clarify that with a soul's journey. Let's see if it gives me anything. Relationships down at the bottom of the deck. What is this about? I got it on the Astro Dice. I got it on the Astro Oracle and on the Soul's Journey. Heavy on the relationships for you. You want freedom? Breaking free, moving forward. Says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. I feel like whatever is the blessing, whatever is the mystery that you can't see just yet, you feel it. All right. A win-win outcome is forecasted. You feel the overall energy, and either way you go is still a win. You just have to be spontaneous. Your abundance lies in your 11th house. All right. Pisces energy. Neptune, Saturn is there. Okay. What is this moon in Cancer mystery thing about? Whoa, thank you. I know that I am never alone. It says loneliness. All right. So maybe you can't see it right now. Maybe you're not being around people because of where the moon is. You want to just stay isolated into yourself. All right. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. All right. So if you're going through some sort of deep transformation, do you know what that feels like? It's a lonely road. All right. You could want to spend a lot of time by yourself. You have to truly go within and tune into your feelings. All right. And then I split the deck and I get imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. You have to utilize your mind on your own. All right. It's giving, your abundance is here, community, collaborations, but how can you do that, all right, if you haven't really tuned into your own deep emotional feelings and what makes you happy, the house of self. My stomach is growling. I gotta go eat. All right, so be spontaneous, all right, even if it looks like a mystery for you right now, even if the road feels lonely, thank you, Spirit. Always have hope, all right. I see acceptance, re-energize, and relaxation down at the bottom of this deck. Let me get this out the way. All right, so judgment, imagination. Judgment card, it speaks about like a spiritual awakening, an aha moment, having some sort of epiphany, right? Seeing the truth about a situation. All right, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So if your path right now, because of where the placements and the transits are happening right now, sitting in your 8th house where the sun is, it's enlightening the energy of your transformation is what it is. I just seen 2233 on the clock when I looked up. 2 master numbers, go look them up. Okay. So yeah, the mystery right here, it says, you know, loneliness. Just know that you're never alone. That's what I was getting over that. All right, I don't want to pull any more from here. I'll do my light seers. This deck for me, it's getting a bit old, so it's like real chunky. And it's hard for me to shuffle. Splitting the deck, I see Temperance, Sagittarius' energy, your 8th house energy. And then the Page of Swords, which is all about like gaining knowledge. All right. I always look at this card and I wrote it down on one of my other decks. I put down knowledge is power. Right. So where does your power lie for you? What are you gaining knowledge on? And in Sagittarius' energy is all about higher knowledge. Right. And it sits in your 8th house. Sun is there. Mercury is there. Mercury is all about gaining knowledge. Right. Study. Intellectual pursuits and things like that. And then you also have Mars in Sag, whereas this is where you're taking action right now. All right. Interesting. I like it. All right, Taurus. I did an all signs collective, and your sign and Aries signs were the only ones that were not coming out for me. I tend to use a lot of astrology when I do my readings because it helps understand the placements of what Spirit is trying to say, right? When I pull astro and what's really going on with pertaining to where the North and South nodes are, right? Where we experience the eclipses and where the moon cycle's happening, any specific transits going retrograde and indirect. So overall right now, Saturn being direct in your 11th house makes a lot of sense of why you have abundance there. All right. You're being basically rerouted is what I'm getting. All right. Or you have been rerouted. while Saturn was in retrograde. All right. And then when Neptune goes direct, all right, I feel that's when your abundance comes in, which is on December 6th. Okay. Let's see. In your first house, I can see why you're having difficulty tapping into your feelings. You have Uranus in your first house, which is at its fall there. It's not comfortable at all. It's in the energy of discomfort, right? And you can't wait for it to move on to your second house. That's what I'm getting. All right, but imagine Uranus and Gemini in your second house. It has a lot to do with changes when it comes to your finances, how you make, save, and spend money. So be careful with that, okay? Here's your card. All right, so this is the moon in Taurus, all right? Full moon cycle that happened on October 28th, all right? It was an eclipse. So this is going to bring in a lot of major changes when it comes to your 7th house placement as well. Because back in May 5th, we experienced the full moon eclipse in Scorpio, all right? So it was almost like, I want to say completion, but it was almost like a give and take type of energy, right? It's giving me balance, all right? Balance. King of Swords. Spirit is like, keep talking. Go ahead and keep talking. Taurus's energy and Gemini's energy, all right? So when, what did I say? Uranus. When Uranus moves out of your sign, all right, it's going to create major changes in the way that you give and receive, all right? And that's overall, your overall energy could be pertaining to your feelings where your ascendant energy came out, all right? But overall, it could be also in a more, how do I want to say this? In a more practical way of how you give and receive your feelings. All right. Here is the energy of being like really, really cold, right? Like cutting out what no longer serves you, not wanting to deal, wanting to break free. This card speaks about separation, speaks about divorce, right? Breaking free from your relationships. Is what I'm getting, right? It's kind of just the energy, whatever. But as I was speaking about Uranus, is what I'm saying is where Taurus, it will be coming out where it's not comfortable, all right? And maybe you're not comfortable giving so much. Maybe you don't receive. Maybe there's not like some sort of balance there, all right, when it comes to how much you give and how much you receive pertaining to feelings. I don't know, whatever. But maybe when it goes into Gemini, you'll really have the opportunity to focus on self, all right? I don't know. Here's Taurus's energy again, heavy. All right, this is you. This is the Hierophant. You've learned a lesson here. And what it's saying is you've gained wisdom and lots of knowledge, all right, throughout a spiritual transformation is what this card is, the Hierophant. Devil. It's because of Saturn's energy and where it sits for you in the 11th house, all right? Interesting. And the King of Swords could also be looked at as Aquarius's energy, but I always utilize that card as Gemini. And the way that it came out as I was speaking about the, the transition of Uranus moving into Gemini from your first house, very significant to why, you may be dealing with this wanting to break free, move forward type of energy. All right, you don't know why. It seems like a mystery to you, but just understand that overall your family's safe, all right? There's a win-win outcome forecasted here when it comes to, how you move forward. Spirit is asking you continue to be spontaneous, all right? Continue collaborating. Again, that's where your abundance lies. And Neptune going direct is going to be very significant on December 6th for you, all right? Just be careful. Don't do drugs. Don't do alcohol. Stay really focused. Don't try to go too deep into your subconscious. Allow, reality to hit you. Just, it's okay. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? What's this moving forward, breaking free all about? Let's pull 2 cards there. Moving forward and breaking free. Okay. 4 of Swords. Jupiter and Libra's energy. All right. 4 of Swords this card specifically speaks about resting, recovering, rejuvenating, all right, when it comes to your overall mental state, all right? Maybe in the 3 of Swords energy, you've experienced some sort of heartbreak, loss, separation. Again, Here's the energy of the separation, all right? But it's overall giving you recovering from that, right? Moving forward out of the energy of discomfort. Maybe you felt trapped. Look how she's lying in the nest, not really having enough space to move around, type of thing. Like, really being strung to some specific thing pertaining to your heart environment, right? The energy of your heart chakra. Again, having to do with feelings here. Now, the Three of Cups sitting in with the breaking free energy is almost like you being able to tap back into your happy side, right? The side of where you're able to say, I made it. Here's the success. I broke free from whatever this is. It's time to celebrate. It's time for, family and friends. Time to collaborate with others. Abundance, all right? Again, look how she feels trapped here, like hooked to this octopus. Don't be a little puss. Okay. Let's see. Ascendant and feelings. What's this one all about? What's this all about? And I feel, again, that had a lot to do with this Six of Pentacles, King of Swords energy. Just pull one more there. It's asking me to. Ooh, look at you. You wanting to birth new things, right? This is your energy, Taurus. Right? Empress. Yeah. I like that a lot. It's like you being able to, like, birth a whole brand new you because of your transformation. Yeah, letting go of the energy of loss, disappointment, regret, right? I see it. This is like almost the same energy. You being like all sad right here, wanting to move forward. All sad right here, wanting to move forward. Like, get the hell away from all that. Right? You're meant to, you live one life. YOLO. Okay. 11th house abundance. 11th house abundance. Two of Swords. All right. It's because you faced your fears. Saturn's energy maybe has put so much discipline and structure on you where you had no other choice but to face your fears. All right. And this is the energy of the moon in Libra. Guess where the North Node is? I just said earlier, I tend to look at where the nodes are because it does reflect a lot to do with the moon's energy. All right. Two of Swords energy is represented by the moon in Libra, and that's where the South Node is. It's about past karma, challenges, conflicts. All right. You really stepping into some sort of natural gift that you have. It has a lot to do with growth, right? It has a lot to do with you then heading towards your North Node. Where does Libra lie for you? Libra is in your 6th house of health and hard work. All right. Venus is currently in Libra, which is your ruling planet. And the South Node is there as well. All right. So utilize this energy very carefully when it comes to your overall health, your mind, body, your spirit, how you do things on a day-to-day basis, organization, your sleeping patterns, that type of thing. South Node in Libra, again, it's making you face those challenges. All right. Venus is going to be moving into Scorpio on December 4th. And Scorpio, again, it's your 7th house energy. All right. So it's going to be meeting there with the asteroid of Pallas, which is all about wisdom and knowledge. All right. So maybe you're going to be breaking free. All right. Or feeling like your ruling planet is in your opposing sign of Scorpio, of where your relationships are, right? You're going to be gaining wisdom and knowledge about something, or, being in the energy of wanting to pursue something new, right? You want to break free from the old and experience new happiness and some sort of like celebration here. All right. Interesting. I like it a lot. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. I want to clarify that. What was this fear all about? Cancer's energy. What was meant to be a success for you? You know what this is too. Because how do you go from the Two of Swords to, oh my God, I don't know, I'm so indecisive, to, fuck yeah, I'm going for it, right? Abundance. Crazy. Whatever this is, it's giving me the energy of this is your balance. Look at the black and the white horse there. That's yin and yang. All right. That's divine feminine, divine masculine energy working well in one way, where your abundance is shining, right? Look how it went from the energy of the dark into the light, right? And it's basically saying, like, you now are able to collaborate even with the other side if you are doing some sort of spiritual work as well, is what I'm getting. All right, Chariot is a very significant card to the moon's energy. It's ruled by Cancer. It has a lot to do with the energy of your intuition, using your discernment. All right, that type of thing. I like it. Knight of Swords. All right, look at all this fast moving energy here. It's like once you make some sort of choice, well, I almost dropped the deck. Once you make a choice here and face your fear, look in the direction that you're heading into. It's like fast moving action towards what? Your abundance. Okay. That's what I see. Could be something passionate that you do, right? I said that's where Neptune's energy is for you. All right. Something creative. All right. And you are ruled by Venus. You're all about art and poetry and creativity and all the good stuff, right? Being open to love. Okay. Let's see. I'll just pull one to end the reading. Yeah, I gotta go. Long reading. I just wanted to make this a quick one, but it's kind of what it was given. How about I pull one on the Empress? Pull one on the Empress and overall for your energy. 7 of Cups. You have many options. Choose wisely. All right. I feel, again, what energy is this? Thank you. Okay. You have many options when it comes to your relationships. 7 of Cups is the energy of Venus in Scorpio. It could be very secretive, very mysterious. All right. This could be you wanting a new love affair, something pertaining to this energy right here. All right. What you want is birthing something new. You have many options. Be careful. Don't let the fucking snake come and bite you. All right. That's all I'm going to say. What's on the bottom of the deck? 6 of Swords. You're meant to move forward. All right. Make sure whatever cup you pick is a cup that's beneficial for you. Again, utilize the energy of your intuition. Really dive deep into your emotional feelings here. And it's asking you to really utilize your energy of... utilize the energy of your mind rather than your emotions, right? It's okay to tap into those feelings, but don't let it control you. You're meant to move forward and do this in a very intellectual way. Make the right choice is what I'm saying. All right. Love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.